Hi guys, welcome back. If you're back, I feel like such a cheesy YouTuber. Like, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. But I mean, I guess I should say it. So anyway, so today I decided to finally film another video, and this one is gonna be about skincare. So I know it's been like a long time since my first video. I've just either been sick or out of town. Did a lot of traveling in November, so that's why it took so long. So I'm just gonna go through my AM and my PM skincare routine right now. I have this lovely spot right here, unfortunately, but otherwise my skin is usually pretty healthy. I guess it's just kind of residual from traveling. So yeah, okay, we'll just get started with what I do in the morning. So I always start off with Glossier Milky Jelly. It's like the perfect cleanser for sensitive skin, oily skin, dry skin. It's basically CeraVe with rose water. So you know how those kind of cleansers, they're really good and balanced, but they leave your skin just kind of feeling like they have this filmy layer over it. Well, this solves that with the rose water. So you feel nice and hydrated without feeling like stripped down, which is great. Then after that, I'm too far from my table to put things on it, so I have to put everything on the ground right now. So anyway, after I cleanse, I go in with this beauty water by Sun and Park. It's a K-beauty company. I bought this at Sephora. I think it was only like $30 something. It's basically an essence slash toner, but it just helps really even out your complexion. Like, it's really helped even out any scarring I have or hyperpigmentation. But I just basically put a few drops in the palm of my hands, press it together, and then just press it into my skin. You don't want to like tug around because that will increase your wrinkles, which nobody wants. And then depending on how my skin is that week, I either use this or I don't. Just if I like this, I'll use this at night and in the morning. It's Glossier Solution. This stuff is awesome. It's basically a toner with AHA and BHA. Now AHA and BHA, am I saying that right? Yeah, AHA and BHA. They're basically chemical exfoliants, meaning instead of using like a scrub to get the dead skin cells off, the AHA, I don't remember which one does what, but basically one of them breaks down the bond between your skin and any oil or makeup or anything that's left over. Basically breaks down the oil, bonding them together, and the other one like basically shears them off. So your skin is left feeling really baby soft. The only thing with this is if you wear it during the day, you absolutely have to use SPF. Now I wear SPF every day anyways, but just you absolutely must if you use an AHA BHA toner in the daytime, because your skin is super sensitive in the sun when you use that. So this is the SPF I use. Most moisturizers have one in it, or your foundation might, but I use this every day no matter what. This is the Supergoop Play Everyday Sunscreen. It's at Sephora. It's like, I think this is probably like $18 or something. And then after that, I like to use a facial mist. So what a facial mist does is it basically preps your skin with a nice layer of moisture before you put on your actual moisturizer. So it retains it better. It's better than just putting it on dry skin. It basically like just helps it all sink in more. So I like to use Badescu. This one is just my little travel size one. This is the facial spray with aloe, chamomile, and lavender. This one is great. I love the way it smells. I also have a rose water one. It's in a bigger bottle, but the lavender one is my absolute favorite. I just love how it smells and feels. It's like really cooling. I'm actually gonna put some on right now. Kind of hot. So after I do that, I just kind of let it like sit for a second. And then in the summer, I haven't decided what I'm gonna do this winter, but in the summer I can use a lighter moisturizer. So I like to use like a serum. So these are the ones I kind of go between. This is the Glossier Super Bounce. It's just a little hyaluronic acid serum. So Hyaluronic acid is really great for people with oily skin, or for me in the summer, I get a little more oily than I normally would. So I just like put on a little bit, and then I usually drop it on my face and rub it in. But hyaluronic acid is great for oily skin because it's really light and it holds, I think, like 1,000 times its weight in moisture. So it's like weightless moisture. It's fantastic. And then this one is available at Sephora. This is Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Pink Juice Moisturizer. Now, for people with oily skin, this is great by itself. It smells amazing. It smells like a pink starburst. Oh God, it's so great. And it just gives you a really good glow underneath your makeup. It's fantastic. Like, I get compliments on my skin all the time when I wear this. But people with dry skin, this is great in combination with a moisturizer. So this is almost kind of like more of a serum for people with dry skin than it is just a straight up moisturizer. And then that's what I do in the morning, and I have my base ready to go. So at night, what I do, depending on if I shower or not, if I shower, I always use my Clairsonic. I love this thing. It just takes off all of my makeup. You can use any kind of foaming cleanser with it. I just go like back and forth, so I didn't show one, but you can use like the Neutrogena, any of the foaming cleansers. I have one right now from Target. It's just like a no name. And it works great. Just takes off all of your makeup. Fantastic. If I don't shower and I need to take off my makeup myself, I use the Tatcha Pure One Step Camellia Cleansing Oil. So basically, this is an oil. I know it sounds weird, but you do a few pumps in your hand and then you warm it up, and then you basically just start rubbing it all over your face, and you look crazy as hell. But it just melts everything off at once, and then you just wash it with cold water, and you barely have, I rarely have anything left on my face. It's fantastic. Now this thing is pretty expensive. This I bought it on Sephora. This is like $48. However, this thing will last you like at least a year. It's fantastic. And it smells really good too. So after that, my steps are kind of the same as what I do in the morning, except for my moisturizer. So after I take that off, I always go in with solution again. Now, since it's at nighttime, you don't need to put on any SPF, obviously. That's better. Sorry. Yeah, going with this. And I also love this thing because it has an awesome pump top. So you just use like a cotton pad and go pump, pump, and then just swipe it all over. It's great. And then I go back in with the beauty water. Love this stuff. I could just put this stuff on all day. It's great. Also, it lasts forever, and it's a cheap price for an essence. It's great. Like, essences can be so expensive, like the SK2 or however you say it. The thing's like $200. This is only like $36 or something like that, and it's huge. And then after that, I again use a mist, and then my favorite moisturizer in the world. This is the Drunk Elephant Protini Polypeptide Cream. So this again has one of those really cool pump tops, so it's really satisfying. But when I first bought this, it changed my skin completely. Like, evened out my tone, my pores were smaller. It just did everything, and it's really rich. It's fantastic. And I've been on the hunt, lastly, I've been on the hunt for like an eye cream, just because whenever I wear concealer under my eyes now, I never want to get that, you know, that crepey creasing under my eyes. So I just have this sample right now. This is again from Drunk Elephant, the Virgin Marula Luxury Facial Oil. This is great. I also will sometimes put it under my eyes, like right before I do my makeup to like go out, or in the morning, like if I'm wearing more concealer than I normally do, to avoid any like creping, you know, or creasing in my under eye lines. I'll just prep with some oil, and that really helps things to not crease up. It's great. And then just some bonus material, I guess. So I saw this on several beauty sites. This is like one of the most popular things on Amazon. I needed a mask that would help with things like this, where it just like shrink it up, right? Instead of, because my skin is really sensitive, so I didn't want anything to like inflame what's already going on. So I saw this a lot, and this, you buy this on Amazon. I think this was something crazy like $9 or $11, something stupid like that. This thing is huge. It's the Health and Beauty Aztec Secret Indian Healing Clay. Now it's basically just a jar of clay, of like powdered clay, and then you mix it. It has instructions on how to mix it however you want. But this thing, like, you put it on your nose, you put it on any like pimple you might have, just like sucks it all out, dries it out like immediately. This stuff is one of the best kept secrets in my opinion. I love this stuff. It just when you use it, don't just like wash it down your sink because it's clay. It'll stop up your sink real bad. So take it off with a warm washcloth and then just wash that in your washer. So I had to learn the hard way, I think like 3 times before I figured out what was actually happening. So, oh, I forgot. Thank God. This is just something I put on top if my skin is extra dry at night. I put this over my moisturizer. This is the Estee Lauder Resilience Lift Restorative Radiance Oil. So I don't know if they still make this, but it's just any type of like oil you might be able to get your hands on if you have dry skin. Just put a few drops in your hand, and then again, you just want to like press it into the skin. You don't want to tug it around. Just press it into your like really dry areas and you'll be set. So this just helps like lock everything in, and I really love it. But I'm gonna need to find a new one because I don't think they make that anymore. Yeah. And then I think that's it. I think the only other thing I wanted to show you guys, oh, here it is. This thing is like my new savior also. This is the Glossier Zit Stick. So basically it's just a little like, it's like a pen basically. So it's got a little like roller ball on top, and you just crank it up, and it's basically just a spot treatment. And this thing, let me tell you, this thing is freaking amazing. I put it on my boyfriend sometimes when he has a spot, which he rarely does. And they're gone in the morning. It's awesome. I know some people, I have sensitive skin, but this thing doesn't hurt me. I've seen some reviews where people's skin gets red and rashy. So just be cautious. This most active ingredient is benzoyl peroxide. So if you're allergic to that, or you know your history is bad with that, then don't get it. But I love that thing. It's awesome. I think it was like $20-ish on Glossier. And that's it. I think that's everything. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you relatively enjoyed this. I know I'm still like getting my rhythm down of like, okay, I need to remember where I bought this. I need to remember how much it costs. I need to remember to tell everyone where I bought it and how much it cost. So I'm sorry if I missed anything. I'm gonna list everything below in the description box. So yeah, all right. Thank you guys so much. See you next time. That was creepy. Bye.